Hello and welcome to a brand new series on the channel that is familiar yet distinctly different. Yes, I am talking of course about Starwind, the total conversion overhaul mod for Morrowind, built for OpenMW, a very interesting concept in theory, and the reality of it is that it's quite a well-made mod. Now, if you are expecting the polish of Tamriel rebuilt, you're going to be disappointed. I'm just going to tell you that now. And it's not so much that the modders who continue to work on this are slouches, it's just more TR is so above and beyond everything else, really. And they have such massive teams to create the content they make. But Starwind has a very dedicated group of modders. And once we get into the game, you will see how insane of a concept it is to be playing something like this in the engine of Morrowind, or OpenMW in this instance. Yes, so this series, I don't know how long it's going to run. It just depends how much fun I'm having with the mod. We're not going to be doing roleplay intros, and there's a few reasons for that. Don't click off the video. I know a lot of you really like those, and I do too, but there's a couple reasons that I'm not going to be doing that with this series. One of those is Star Wars is a setting I'm not crazy familiar with, like the way I am with the Elder Scrolls, for example. I like Star Wars. I've seen most of the movies. I haven't seen the newer ones because I saw the first newer one and I didn't really like it, so I didn't watch any other ones. I haven't really watched any of the TV shows. I'm much more of a Lord of the Rings kind of guy than a Star Wars guy, but I do like Star Wars games, and this mod is based around the Old Republic era. So Knights of the Old Republic 1 and 2 and Star Wars The Old Republic, the MMO. But this is obviously set during Knights of the Old Republic 1 and 2, so it's more like not a prequel or a sequel, but a contemporary of those games. So we'll be potentially hearing about people like Revan, Bastila, Malik, all those kind of people. Those are some of my favorite games ever made. If you remember or you've ever seen my RPG tier list, I put those games in probably the top 5 because I love KOTOR, even though I'm not the biggest Star Wars guy in the world. So yeah, that's one reason I'm not doing the roleplay intros, is I just don't feel like my knowledge of the setting is the best. But also, with the amount of strange, weird aliens, which I don't know if we're going to play one yet. I haven't really thought of a character concept just yet. It would be hard to do a voice for a Gungan, for example. Like, my reference is Jar Jar Binks and Boss Nass and whatever. I don't know how I would get a voice for that. It's a lot easier to use voices for more human characters, or even orcs or elves I can find voices for, where some weird Greedo looking alien, yeah, that's gonna be hard. And the final reason is I just kind of want a nice, easy series for me. I've been doing a roleplay series for Morrowind for like a year straight with roleplay intros, and I've been doing the Fallout roleplay intros. I kind of just want a little break, and I feel like this is a good way to do it while still giving you guys something very familiar to you, because this is still Morrowind, and you can tell it from the engine, but it's different. We're still, of course, going to be role-playing our character. That part's not going to go away. I'm just not going to have roleplay intros. Anyways, that's enough rambling. Let's just start. I think there is a like little intro crawl when you hit new game. It's very loud, wow. Starwind. The galaxy is at war between the Sith Empire and the Galactic Republic. Over the planet of Terrace, the Jedi battle fleet engages the forces of Darth Malak in a desperate effort to halt the Sith's galactic domination. Aboard a Galactic Republic ship, the Endar Spire, an independent mercenary, bolsters their forces. Though their actions will not sway the battle being engaged, Their ties with the Republic will soon end, and it will be the actions of their future that soon decide the fate of the planet below. Whether the people of Taris are consumed by darkness, ruled and shrouded tyranny, or led by a courageous hero, will soon be decided by the new ties that are created. Yes.
Are you able to stand? Marvelous. What is your name?
I'm just going to not pick a name at the moment because I don't know what race we're going to be yet. So, yes, I am Boondoggle for now.
I am J1UB, human-cyborg relations. Are you a cyborg or something more organic?
Okay. Race choice. This is interesting. There are quite a few different alien types you can be. Some of them look very, very good, and some of them look pretty terrible. And I don't think they're actually supposed to be a playable race. I'm not just running Starwind. There is, like I said, a little dedicated community of modders who have been adding to it. And so some of this stuff is actually from that. But yes, you can be anything from, I don't know, a cyborg kind of character to a droid, to the Duros, to the Gamorreans, to the Hutts. They're one of the weird looking ones. At least the player character versions. The ones that are actually in the game, they actually look really good. I don't know why the player character one looks so funky. You can be the Ithorians, you can be a Jawa, all of your favorite Mandalorian, all of your favorite Star Wars races are here, which is pretty freaking cool. You can even be C-3PO. I don't know why anyone would want to be C-3PO, but I'm sure there's somebody. You can be the Selkath, which are from KOTOR, the first game. Okay, so the character idea I'm kind of going for, because it's one of my favorite tropes in the Star Wars universe, or just in general, is sort of a bounty hunter character. Because I feel like that gives you pretty free reign to play however you want, as long as you're making money. And so that'll let us do a lot of the side stuff that we might not normally do if we were a Jedi, because, you know, this Jedi doesn't do bad things, so you're not going to do all these smuggling missions or something like that. Yeah, you can be this stupid little elephant race too if you want. Star Wars has a lot of goofy races, doesn't it? And you could even be the little rat guy that Jabba eats, right? I think he eats him at some point. You can be the Keldor, which are one of my favorites. They're kind of like high elves, though. They get a ton of extra magic or force power, but they have a huge weakness to force abilities. I don't know how common force abilities are. Like, are there a lot of Sith you have to fight? Because that would be pretty bad. I assume only Sith and Jedi and maybe Grey Jedi get magic in the traditional sense, so. Okay, I know I'm a little boring, but Mandalorian sounds pretty cool for the bounty hunter, obviously. That's the classic one. The other one that seems interesting is the Sith Pureblood. They get a lot of bonuses to Force stuff, which, you know, eventually will become a Jedi or a Sith, right? Yeah. That's how the KOTOR games start, is you start off as just kind of like a soldier, and then you become a Jedi. Wookiee could be interesting. I assume they're kind of like orcs in this mod. Zabrak are cool, but I'm not crazy about the faces. I would much prefer to have like a red skin. I think you can do that, right? Yeah, there you go. You can kind of be Darth Maul if you want. I do kind of like the female Zabrak race. Looks pretty cool. And you get shock and you get force push. But then we're kind of, you know, we're going to be a Sith. We're going to go that build. I kind of like the Keldor look here. We look very, very evil, which fits decently well for a bounty hunter. We can't change our hair, and there's only a few faces for most of the races, but that's a pretty cool look. I kind of like that. It's really tempting to go Mandalorian, but maybe everybody goes Mandalorian because it's the Mandalorian, right? Is there a cooler culture in Star Wars than the Mandalorians? I like how they're just the Nords too. It's just a Nord face with like Nord hairs. Resist fire, resist shock, resist kinetic. And they have a lot of good bonuses for the build I want to go, including heavy armor, which we'll probably wear heavy armor. Heavy armor is always looking the coolest. Should we go Mandalorian? Is that boring? With all these alien races you can be? I just feel like for the character I have in mind, we could go Trandoshans. They're kind of like bounty hunters too. Resist normal weapons, that's pretty good. Screw it, let's do KOTOR. We're gonna be sort of a ruthless bounty hunter. Like, we'll do anything to get the job done. And eventually maybe we can jump to having some force powers. I'm going to be a KOTOR bounty hunter. That sounds cool to me. Plus, I just really like that face. Okay.
Marvelous. I've always found your species most fascinating. Unfortunately, there's no time for pleasantries. The Sith will be boarding any moment now. You must be one of the mercenaries hired to bolster our forces. Without specialist skills, you have little hope of escape.
Okay, let's make our own class, and we are just going to, well, let's look at the existing classes. So yeah, there is a bounty hunter class, duelist, force sensitive, infiltrator, Sith Inquisitor, Juggernaut, all the ones from the MMO actually. Marksman, that'd be pretty fun. Scientist, scoundrel, smuggler. I like the artwork for it as well. Let's do bounty hunter, but let's make our own. So, bounty hunter. We are going to, of course, focus on combat. What do we need for like shooting? Because I definitely want to use guns, right? That's a pretty unique thing here. So it's based off dex, and it's actually a stealth skill. That makes sense. So we want high dex and probably high strength if we're going to be wearing heavy armor. Yeah, heavy armor. Heavy armor, marksman, persuasion, sneak. Sneak would be interesting. We don't really play a lot of sneak characters on the channel because sneak is pretty bad in Morrowind, but maybe it's okay in this mod. Let's do sneak, security, persuasion. That seems like a skill of a bounty hunter. We could also be decent with long blades, and we could put points towards force skills. What is this? Bartending, huh? Oh, is that alchemy? Yeah, I guess that's alchemy. Engineering. Engineering would be like conjuration. I would kind of like to have some summons, so that seems pretty cool. Like we build our own machines to fight for us. Mechanics for repair, that seems pretty good. Modifications. Is that like enchanting? Yep, it sure is. Let's do that. I know I said I was gonna go Jedi, but we don't really have the extra skills for it, do we? I mean, it's not like you can't go those anyways, but I don't know what these different dark side, light side do, or what their equivalents are. So dark side seems to be destruction. Gray seems to be alteration. Mind trick is illusion. Psionic is mysticism, and light side is healing. Yep, light side's healing. Okay. It would be nice to have some force powers, but doesn't really fit the character, you know? Probably not. We can always play this again and play different characters too. This doesn't have to be a one-off series. All right, so here's the build. We're a bounty hunter specializing in combat, maximizing our strength and dex. We have marksman, heavy armor, sneak, security, and persuasion. We're decent with a long blade, and we have the ability to summon stuff, repair stuff, use enchantments, basically, and we have decent athletics. I feel like that's a pretty good build. It's not min-maxed, but who cares, right?
If you reach the escape pods, you should be able to land safely in Taris. From there, you can take a ship to whichever planet you call home.
And of course, we're going to pick Mandalore. Of course we're from Mandalore. What are you, crazy? Fortify attack, I think that works for ranged weapons too, right? So, seems pretty good.
I do hope you make it.
Let me... Yep, there's our hotkeys. Let's grab our armor and our two-handed sword. Grab our data pad. Employment contract 1272 Delta. Name, Boondoggle. We're going to change that. I just did it because I didn't know what name to pick. All right, KOTOR. Terms. You will serve for a minimum of 1 month aboard the Endar Spire, a Hammerhead-class cruiser serving with the Galactic Republic Navy. You will obey Jedi Knight Bastila Shan and Commander Karth Onasi as part of a larger army defending the Republic and the Galactic Senate. Under the Jedi Battle Fleet, you will be assigned to the blockade at Terrace and halt the Sith advance there using any and all means at your disposal. Right, let's get our weapon on. What do we look like? We look pretty freaking badass. Ooh, pod poppers, blue milk. Oh boy. We got it all. These are all locked. We don't have any security spikes. I wonder if we can come back here. I'm gonna change our name once it gives us the screen to deal with that. So yeah, this is the exact moment you start in Knights of the Old Republic 1. Rip. So presumably your character from the first game is on this ship. Kind of interesting. Hello.
I'm hurt. I don't think I'm gonna make it. You're going to have to slice that terminal to get the force field down.
Okay. Datapad. There is an email entry on this datapad titled Security Breaching. The state-of-the-art security spike should be able to get us through any locked door or container that we need to get into. I'll be putting together a training module on how they are used. You won't regret ordering these, sir, and will be able to breach entry quietly and without alarming individuals when doing so. So these are your lockpicks. Wow, we suck. Didn't I put something into lockpick? Yeah, security. Dang. We could try to mess around with these lockers back here that are... Well, that one's locked 100. I don't know how you're getting in there. Lock 30? Can we get into a lock 30? Ooh, we can. A Chani fiber armor. I'll take that. Well, might as well pick all these, see if we get some good stuff out of it. So, what is going on with my hand? Yes, that's interesting. Is it because of the lockpick? No. I don't think it's supposed to look like that. Well, that kind of makes me not want to play this race if it's having problems like that. That is weird. I don't know what's going on there. Maybe we'll change our race before we make out. Like I said, if you're expecting the polish of TR, you are going to be very sorely disappointed. Let's hack into this. KOTOR speed implant, nice. It's like a belt. Glad we took security. We're getting some pretty decent stuff here. Focusing T, water. I'll take that shirt. That shirt probably looks better than what we have. And I think one more. Let's try to get in. Fiber glove, sure. That looks like chitin armor, doesn't it? Kind of does. All right. Hey, that actually fixed my hands by putting on a glove. Nice. Maybe we just need to wear gloves. Okay. So this is hacked into. Yes. And we have our final chance to change stuff. I am going to look up some KOTOR names right now. Give me a second. All right, everything looks good to me. We are going to go by the name Azer because that kind of sounds Star Wars-y and alien. We're a KOTOR from the planet of Mandalore. I wish you could go there. I don't think you can. We're a bounty hunter. We'll see how this goes. Not the most min-max character. KOTOR don't really have a lot of skills that help us right away, but we do have a lot of force power, so that'll be fun. Oh, did he just rip? Okay, blaster bolts, nice. Republic helmet and a blaster rifle. That's what we're looking for. I mean, I guess we are pretty decent with swords, but give me a blaster, man. I'm playing Star Wars. Wonder what lightsabers look like. More blaster bolts. Is there anything over here? Oh, good job, guys. Seems like we can't loot these people, which kind of sucks. I'd love to take this lightsaber right here. Can we get into this? Yes, worn blaster rifle. Is that? Yeah, that's actually better than the one we just picked up. Well, we're already getting upgrades. A functioning droid. This droid is damaged but can be easily repaired. Based on the last monitor of the droid, it looks like there are hostiles in the next room. You have a couple options here. You can either scrap the droid for parts or reprogram it for combat. Reprogram it. Die for me. Yeah, look at that. Shooting a blaster in Morrowind. Isn't that crazy? I mean, I know it's just based off the crossbow animations, but still very cool. Hey, we're actually hitting sometimes too. You can shoot it pretty fast. I think different weapons have different speeds, just like Morrowind does. So you can get more of a rapid fire blaster. Can't loot you, but we can loot this. Okay. Another data pad. So data pads are basically your skill books. Every time you read one, you get a skill point. This one gave us persuasion. This data pad entry seems to be sent to the Jedi. Bastila and her guest have made it to the Endar Spire. We will be departing tomorrow and hope to have him in the experimental phase first thing in the morning. The men don't have any suspicion, not even Trask Olgo, who he is being roomed with for the moment. He has rather odd body measurements though. We didn't have a single uniform on the ship that fit him, but we'll have that addressed soon. We're just crossing our fingers he doesn't remember who he is and starts to tear the ship apart. Yes. Your character from the first game. I'm not gonna spoil anything else about it. Okay, so this is a dead end. Did we loot this? No. Fried sand tusk. Maybe we should have went with alchemy. I don't know what you would make with it since medkits are like your healing potions in this. I don't know what you would make with alchemy ingredients. Maybe you can make medkits. And there is Bastila.
You're a little short for a mercenary, aren't you? Not to mention late for the battle. The Endar Spire is all but lost, I'm afraid. But Taris, in all her gleaming beauty, might yet be saved. Find Chancellor Vendors. He won't let Taris go down without a fight.
All right. Escape pod away. So, weird thing I discovered, the quick loot mod does not play very well with Starwind. It destroys your frame rate for some reason, which sucks because I'm kind of used to quick loot, but you know, we'll survive. At least the inventory pulls up fast. Medkit, we'll take that. Nothing in here. Hello.
You're awake. It's nice to finally meet you. I'm Zelka Forn. I've been taking care of you since you were pulled out of that escape pod after landing on Taris here. A lot has happened since you were unconscious. Just about the entire city has been destroyed.
How long was I out?
It's been a few days, I think. I haven't slept since the attack. We had you in a Bacta tank, but when the Sith bombarded the city, it destroyed my facility. With help, I was able to get you out of there and back here for safety. Many people were injured and evacuated off planet. Others just up and left. I couldn't risk letting you be seen since you came for the Republic ship.
Well, thanks for helping me, I guess. I need to get out of here.
Well, I can't stop you. But before you go, the man who helped rescue you asked me to give you this data pad when you woke up. It should tell you how to find it. Good luck up there.
Yeah, so there is some voice acting in this mod. It's actually really, really quiet though, so I'm going to have to do some like editing magical tricks to make sure you guys can actually hear it. It is kind of nice not having to read all the dialogue, but I feel like a lot of the dialogue isn't voiced, so do not expect that. We got another data pad, directions to Terrace Outpost. Gave us a skill point too. Azar, if you're reading this, I assume your recovery went well. You don't know who I am, but I was there to assist in getting you to safety during the bombardment. When you wake up, I'd like you to visit me. I'm currently in the possession of one of the few functioning ships left here on Terrace at the moment. To get to my location, head to the headquarters building. The bridge is currently blown out there. Then head towards the casino and take a right to get to my outpost. I look forward to meeting you. Yes, welcome to Terrace. Terrace after it's been absolutely pulverized by Malik. Can we go in here? Refugee retreat? Is that where we just were? No. Well. Oh, it's one of these people. Hello. Never seen a pear dog before. Our real name is unpronounceable without 2 mouths and unhearable without 4 ears. Okay, tell me about the Republic. Don't believe the lies you hear from the Coruscant propaganda channels. We come not to destroy the Republic, but to save it from corrupt senators and arrogant Jedi who have almost brought it to ruins. Jedi? The Jedi are very active in the day-to-day affairs of planetary government and security. They are trusted on many worlds and are often called upon to adjudicate in disagreements. What about the Sith? I was part of the Sith army. I followed General Revan to the outer reaches of the galaxy and back. I believed in his dream of the Republic. But Darth Malak, I can't believe he turned the fleet cannons on us. I lost more troops in an hour from the bombardment than our entire assault on the terrorist security forces. Good men, loyal soldiers, they deserve better. You were part of the Sith army, huh? Revan? He was a great Jedi master and a brave general. He led the few Jedi of honor and principle with the Republic army against the Mandalorian invasion. The Jedi Council grew jealous of his success and pulled the strings of their puppets in the Senate to demand his arrest. The fools, he was their savior, not their enemy. Revan was killed last year by a Jedi strike team. But the war goes on. We will liberate the Republic in his memory. Wait. Are you part of the Sith? I guess not anymore. Okay, you're confusing me, sir. Well, I was gonna loot some of this stuff, but it seems like they might get pissed. Can I take this? Oh, apparently. All right. Wonder if that means I can lockpick into some of these containers here. What else do we get? We just got, oh, I forgot we got a helmet. Got some boots, nice. What's the best armor we have right now? This Hunter's Bantha armor actually is. I'm gonna take that helmet off though, because we look kind of stupid with it. We do kind of look like a bounty hunter. Okay, that's way too hard. That's way too hard. We might be able to break into this if we're allowed to. Okay. Well, we have one more security spike. Was it worth it? There's nothing in this. Gosh dang it. All right. Well, let's get out of here. This place sucks. Some Sith troopers. Hello.
Yes?
Sith defector. The energy shields kept most of the Capitol Plaza safe, but it wasn't ready for this type of attack. Many of us Sith are questioning what to do next. Jedi. The Galactic Senate was founded at the same time as the Jedi Council. For 20,000 years, the galaxy has lived under the illusion that they have elected representation. But it was the Jedi who truly ruled them from the shadows, and the Jedi have become cold, detached, uncaring creatures. Classic Jedi. They stood by and watched as Mandalore set the galaxy on fire. We Sith know action speaks louder than words, and our passions, our loves, our hates should be embraced, not smothered and buried. Yes. That's another reason I kind of wanted to do a bounty hunter, is they're sort of neutral when it comes to picking sides there. Also, yeah, I can't help but notice we don't actually have any like summoning spells. It must not have been a high enough level or rank for it. Get to cover, it's not safe here. All right, I'm moving along. Yeah, so you will hear some KOTOR 1 and 2 music, which is super cool. Some of my favorite music from any video game ever. Yeah, we can't actually get there. I'm excited to have that playing in the background. Maybe I'll turn up the music slightly for the playthrough. Free blaster bolts. I will not say no to that. Yeah, let's turn up the music. It's so good. How can you not love Star Wars music? What is this? The casino? Can we go in the casino? This area is off limits. Find shelter elsewhere. Oh, well, screw you. I think you can come back to Terrace at some point. But, you know, we're kind of still like in the little tutorial. We could try to break in those. We don't really have a lot of security spike stuff left. I'm a little hesitant. And this is the outpost, the place we were looking for.
There you are. I was afraid you'd end up like the others. My name is Gizeki. Dr. Zelka and I brought you here after Terrace was bombarded. You're probably confused. After you soldiers dropped down from those escape pods, the Sith realized there were survivors, and the fleet that was blockading the planet opened fire on us. They've destroyed almost everything. It's horrible, and people will get desperate quickly. Between the chaos that will soon stir from desperation, and the Rakghoul infestation growing stronger by the minute, our chances are looking pretty grim. You're lucky we found you, though. There are a few standing buildings here, and we have the last bastion of hope, Shade Vendas, the Chancellor's surviving daughter.
It's nice to meet you. I know this doesn't look good, but we still have one of few remaining ships left on the planet. I don't know what life you had before you landed here, but I was hoping you could help us. We're going to need your help, and as it stands, you need ours. Most of the Sith that survived are taking off with what ships are left, but we have one in our possession. It's the only way off of this planet, and we have a few peacekeepers at the moment, mostly Sith troopers who are defecting after being left here for dead. I need a soldier, a warrior, someone to escort me to find some old contacts of my father. I have to bring order back to the city if there's any chance of rebuilding. Otherwise, we may as well just feed ourselves to the Rakghouls. Come with me. I have a plan. But I must travel the galaxy if I am to succeed.
We'll be going to Tatooine first, where Terrace's former head of intelligence resides. He should have all the whereabouts of just about everyone we need, so he's our first stop. Let me know when you're ready. I'm ready. The ship is just outside of here and to the left. I'll follow you. Yeah, you better. I'm gonna steal your water. I don't know what that does. I assume that gives you like fatigue or something, right? Makes sense to me. Ooh, is that another glove to fix our other hand? I think it is. Perfect. Scrap metal. That's pretty heavy, but it's worth a lot. And since we have the carry weight, why not? Can we talk to you more? The ship is just outside of here and to the left. I'll follow you. Terrace. The sprawling capital of Terrace covered most of the planet. Built over a century of prosperity. Once a galactic hub, new trade routes rendered Terrace nearly obsolete, even before the bombardment. We have much work to do to ensure it takes pride of place within the galaxy once more. Pride of place. I don't think that's proper English, lady. Alright, so we gotta go this way. And our ship crashed.
Are you
Who was
okay?
piloting?
Something on that ship must have been damaged during the bombardment. Damn Sith. We're alive. And I think I'm fine, just shaken. Scout around for me, please. I'll meet you at the nearest medical bay in this town. I think I'm fine. And here, take this comlink in case I need to contact you. I'll meet you at the nearest medical bay in this
Alright.
town.
Yes, welcome to our first planet, Vardenfell. No, the world map is messed up. You pretty much have to stick to the local map, but it is pretty detailed. We'll survive. The planets are... I don't know how big they actually are compared to like Vardenfell. I don't have like a reference for that. Hello? Don't mind me, I'm just picking up some alchemy ingredients. What's going on? By the stars, are you alright? I was dealing with the Zillow's saboteur when I saw you crashed here in Sand River. Other than the gang fighting back in Pazak and the cantina, this place is a real bore. Where the hell did you come from anyway? It's best if I don't say. Well, I don't see much of anything interesting going on here. Why don't you head on in through this crack in the wall that he blew in it? The medical bay is just to the left. Tell me about these Zillows. They're a gang of Rhodians here in Sand River, always causing a mess. They've basically taken over the Rhodan district here in town. If you see any of them wearing the same outfit as this guy, they're bad news, and be ready for a fight. Cool, we'll take his stuff. He doesn't need it anymore. Damaged combat helmet. Ooh, we can't wear it. That's annoying. I didn't think we'd have helmet restrictions. It makes sense, but That makes me not want to play this character. I like my closed helmets. I want to wear a Mandalorian helmet.
What are you looking at? Get lost!
I'm a guard in this area. What can I help you with? Guards keep the peace and chase down criminals. There isn't much tolerance for criminals. Either pay the credits of your crime or deal with the force of the law. All right. Droid shop? Droid shop. Oh, let's go inside.
What is it?
And it's our good old friend
I got all sorts of droids.
Yagram. That's awesome. Hello. Come on in and get out of the sand. Welcome to Carlo Taro's droid shop. Right now, I've got a protocol droid for sale, useful for general purposes, as well as repurposed by yours truly for combat. I also have a cleaning droid for sale, not useful to an adventurer like yourself, but it's something nice to have in your home. Can you have a home in this game? Oh wow, you can actually buy a droid. Wonder how that works. Is it like a companion or is it just for flavor? Well, let's sell him nothing. Scrap metal, here you go. Tell me about droids. Droids, short for androids, they're mechanical people in different shapes and sizes. There are all sorts of droids in this part of the desert, from medical and maintenance to protocol and even combat droids. I construct them here in my shop and sell them or repair other droids for a price. It's a lot of upkeep. If you come across any spare parts, I'll buy them from you. Yes, spare parts. I have a lot of droids that come in to be fixed, and the Jawas haven't been bringing me much these days. If you find any, I'll buy them off you. Jawas? Tiny scavengers hidden in little robes. They wander Tatooine collecting droids, spare parts, and looting the dead. There are some here in town. Most people don't speak their language, though. I thought you would sell, like, droid summons. Because conjuration is basically droid summoning. Can we loot this? Medical droid waste? Yeah, apparently. Okay. So if we get our conjuration up, we should be able to
Move along.
engineer droids. I don't know if buying these lets you do it. I don't think so. I think it's like legitimately like a spell. You call down a droid to fight for you. Weird. Hello. Please, you have to help me. There is someone in my house, and the Zerka will do nothing about it. I need someone to help me. Yes, there is someone in my house. Please, if you go through that archway just over there, it's the first house on the right. The only house in that section of the town. If you pay me, sure. Thank you, thank you. Here's the key. Am I getting paid for this? So we picked up a blaster pistol, and it shoots way faster than our rifle. I wonder if that's better. Looks pretty cool, too.
Greetings and
Fifth
salutations.
mercenary.
What can I do for you?
I assume this is the house she's talking about. I was just trying to see if there's anything else. Eliza's hut.
How can I be of service?
Hello? Oop, I did not mean to steal from you. Okay, let's try that again.
What is it
Hello?
you require?
It's a tough planet for a woman, and unfortunately for you, this is the only way I found to survive. We don't get many visitors on Sand River, but the ones that look the weakest I lead here, and, well, I'm sorry. Okay, bring it on. I just got a pistol whip ya. God, this thing shoots really fast. Let's put some more ammo on. Oh, does this use a different type of ammo? Maybe. I didn't notice that. Okay. Switch back to the big gun then. At least she's not hitting us. She kind of sucks. What'd you get? Emily Benson. Oh yeah, pistol bolts are different. Take your credits, take your extra key, apparently. What is this? Datapad. Vibro blade. Is that better than ours? Maybe. Okay, what does the datapad say? The last entry of Emily Benson's datapad. I'm tired of crying, tired of beating myself up about the things that I do, but how else am I supposed to survive? One more time, there's a stranger that just came to town. I'm going to have to do this one last time. Then I'm flying to Manan and joining the Republic. Well, glad we could break your hopes and dreams. Electrical capacitance shield? Capacitance? Capacitance, that's what it is. Shield and lightning shield. I don't know if that's better than having our speed belt. I kind of like the extra speed. Some credits. Some more blue milk. Containers locked 40. Oh wow, we actually got it first try. Ord Tech Blast Drive. Holy crap, that's really good. Yeah, we're taking that. Switch to that as our main weapon. We can get into this one. That was crazy. We passed on the first freaking try. Ooh. Bavakar Cardio Package. Fortify health and constitution. That could be pretty good. Tatooine Sewers. I don't know if I want to go in the sewers right now. I mean, this can kind of become our bed in our house. Like, she's coming back. Okay. Well. Lesson here is don't trust anybody. You are very, very creepy. I wonder if we can get one as a pet. Rhodian District. We were told not to go that way. Alright, let's head back in this direction. Because we were supposed to meet her at the medical clinic, and it's right over here.
I'm not here for you to...
Hello. Welcome to the medical bay. Sit down, let me have a look at you. Yes, looks like you don't have the ruse disease. So what can I do for you? You just crash landed from an escape pod. Sans. Here, take this med kit and lie down on one of the beds if you need to. They're always here if you need it. No. Well, there you go. We have a bed here too. Ruse disease. The disease infects the body, causing the victim to suffer deterioration in health, dizziness, and the peculiar feeling that their hands have faded away. Hey, I had a hand glitch. After 3 days, the disease disperses through the body, incubating it for an unknown time. It's quite fascinating, but seems to be running in the sands these days. Would you be interested in assisting me in retrieving a couple of ingredients for the antidote, as long as you pay me? There are a couple ingredients I need, if you're interested. I'm attempting to create a substance that cures, or at least controls or sustains the disease. I've almost got it, but my shipment didn't arrive from the docking bay. Being that I'm here, holding down the medical bay, I need someone to see why my shipment hasn't arrived. Sans, I hope it wasn't pirates. Okay, so you are a medic, and you also seem to sell clothes and weapons and stuff. Okay. Disease cure, interesting. Doctor's notes. Well, we'll buy that because it's kind of like a skill book. Let's sell him our garbage. Tell me about Zerka. Zerka are the people that are guarding Sand River here. So back in the day, they were called the Zerka Mining and Industrial, but now they've got their fingers in weapons, ship, and droid manufacturing too. It's a galaxy-wide business and very lucrative. Okay. Interesting. Let's read his data pad. Name, Fargo. Status, conscious. Physical damage, none. Mental damage, lost his helmet. Diagnose, hypochondriac. I don't know why that gave us light side force powers, but it did. Can we take this stuff, or you think he'll get pissed?
Ready to die?
Okay, he got pissed. Who the heck are you? Oh,
Greetings.
you're the guy we just read about. The good doctor has tried to cure me, but I'm just uncurable. He says it's an episode, but I know better. I'm sick because those Rhodians took my breath mask. The sand on this planet is just awful. Episode? Oh no, it's my breath mask. Those Rhodians took it from me and brought it back to their little shack over in the Rhodian district of town. Say, if you got me my breath mask back, I would be very grateful. I saw them put it in a basket somewhere in their district. Also, the Shade Lady isn't in here. Episode. Don't mind Fargo, he's just a hypochondriac. I let him stay in here because it keeps him calm and it keeps him from getting shot by the locals due to his fractious nature. He's also selling a call dropship spell I assume is like divine intervention or Almsevi and might take you right back to town. Let's save and try it. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Like I said, like they took so many Morrowind concepts and somehow translated it to Star Wars. That's pretty cool if you ask me. Oh, divine intervention. Well, it's kind of like calling a dropship down and having it take you back to the nearest town or whatever. Okay. Cantina? Freddie Waller. I'm afraid all outbound Circa flights are grounded until the authority murders have been solved. Talk to our head office if you need more information. So basically, we can't leave the planet. So this actually has voice acting, but it's very quiet. I'm asking him about the antidote and why it was stopped in the docks. I'm just going to read over him. Look, I know I messed up. I was hauling crates down from my ship, and when I came back with a crate, I saw 2 Twi'leks run off with the 2 I'd already brought down. They had to have been 2 of Hungry the Hutt's men. I know it. Please, see if you can get them back. The Zerka Corporation is going to kill me if they find out. Not literally, but they will fire me. Tell me about the Hutt. He used to be the big shot around here until Zerka stepped in and civilized this place. That doesn't mean him and his goons aren't dangerous, though. Be careful on the outskirts of town after dark. I ain't afraid. Ukwaz Doc Podwana Kina. Yes. Po Hutut Migasha Hutut. Iam Puke Yeta Utini. Yeah, okay, well. Hey, you there. Yeah, you. Come over here. You may recognize the uniform I'm in. Zerka. I'm a Zerka militant. I've been getting reports of a troublemaker nearby. Want to earn a few credits. Now you're speaking my language. Yes, you see, we've been getting reports of some fool causing a ruckus in the cantina here in Sand River. Bosses sent me to deal with it, but you see, back in training, I made C- and solo crowd control. I can't do this. I'm not qualified. So what would you do for 200 credits, eh? You go in there, do whatever you have to do. Kill him if you want. We don't tolerate troublemakers around here. And you get the money. Sounds fair? Yeah. Looking forward to hearing some good news. The nasty man has been causing trouble for hours now in here. Just head on into the cantina right past me. He'll be by the bar most likely. Take care of him however you wish. Zerka will not interfere. Oh, by the name. His name is Seacon. Dun 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 dun. I better not sing that. I'll get copyright struck.
I'm afraid I won't be able to help.
I thought that was your hair, but it's a hood. Drifter. Ooh, I like your helmet. Rin Ayari. Riemann Starkiller. The Starkiller joke is a long-running one. I feel like he's going to kill us if we talk to him. Look, kid, I'm not in the mood. I'm not someone you want to fight. Best move along. I'll give you to the count of 3. All right. Don't want to be messing with him. Yuri Kaz. Jars Null. I don't know. Scorekeeper. Oh, you can play Pazak, I think. Don't know who we want to talk to and who we don't want to talk to. Seacon. I don't see anyone named Seacon. Am I crazy? Did I walk right past him?
Alright, let's see too.
Yeah. What? Seacon? Oh, there are people in there? Is it someone in there?
Go away.
Can't even get in there. Guido Nawidi Nawa Morica. Leave me be.
A Beth is always welcoming to strangers. Speak greetings and salutations. What can I do for you?
Why, hello there.
You have come to see Jars to play Pazak War. No. What do you want? You're staring like you've seen your first pair of tits. You got a problem with me? Yeah, I do. And she's a trainer. Problem? Muka Quigeg, Jeku La Nibhu. What's your problem, pal? I advise you to answer very carefully. You look like a lass who's seen things. I just wanted to sit down and share a drink. I recognize a bounty hunter when I see one. You have a sharp eye. Fine, you've caught me. I'm a bounty hunter, a member of the bounty hunting affiliation. What of it? Are you interested in becoming one? Yes. Yes, I am. Why do you ask? Well, I'll be honest. Truth of the matter is, we're a bit short on manpower here in the Outer Rim. Our affiliation enjoys free reign in Sith space, and no representation in Republic space. We're trying to branch out, and as we do, we need fresh blood. You look like you can handle yourself. So what do you say? Want to join the affiliation? Yeah? Not so fast. You have to prove yourself first. See, every member of the affiliation has to go through a trial contract, where an elite member gives them a taste of what's to come. The terms are simple. Locate Rylejack's Pemwall here in Sand River and kill him. Bring me his ring as proof of the kill and you're in. He's a wanted man from Sith space. He's a deserter and thought to avoid his fate by fleeing to the Outer Rim. Well, no one escapes the affiliation. The Empire wants him dead and is paying 200 credits for his head. Get to it. Tell me about the bounty hunting affiliation. Officially sanctioned in Sith space, but has no official presence in Republic space. We act in the shadows, bringing in targets dead or sometimes alive for a credit bounty. It's an easy, if not ethical, way of work. But when you're in this profession, what does ethics mean as long as you get paid? Exactly. We have a few rules we live by, but nothing too severe. We all live by them without worry, so can you. What are the rules? The rules are pretty simple. Do what the contract requires and do not betray the affiliation's trust in you. We're all independent and the quickest hunter gets the kill. We are not a team. We do not know each other, and at the end of the day, if you screw up, you're gone. You may even be the target of a contract if you make a big enough screw up. Okay. Training. I don't really want any of that. I do not see the guy who's apparently causing problems here. Hey, you want to buy death sticks? Ooh. So that's the moon sugar of this game? No, but you can buy my cactus fruit juice. I don't know what it's supposed to be. If you're looking for someone to watch your back, I'm available for hire. For 250 credits, I'll serve as a bodyguard and companion for 30 days. I'm strong and I don't mind heavy loads. I'm healthy and quick to heal. Heal me if you can. Keep me healthy and you'll get your money's worth. I won't stand for abuse. Okay. So a companion. Nice. Hey man, you interested in making a few credits? I'm interested in getting behind the bar, but... Oh. People in the bar. Is this not supposed to be here? I think the cantina's messed up. Okay. I'm just going to hit disable. Oh. I doomed everyone to the void. Okay, well, like I said, if you're expecting the polish of TR, you're going to be a little disappointed. I don't know what's going on here. Why these people are in the bar. I can't like click this and just disable it. Something is clearly wrong here. I'm just going to TCL into here. Hello. Hey man, you interested in making a few credits? Nothing dangerous, no fighting involved, just a little diplomacy is all. There's a kid named Mita over in the Rhodian side of town. Hungox the Hutt wants him to do a swoop race for him, but the kid is refusing. The Rhodians there won't let us near him, but they don't know you. Circus say they chased him out of Sand River. Truth is, his gang still runs the Sand River sewage contract for them. Water is so precious out here that control of the sewage works is big business. Hungox wasn't about to let those credits slip away without a fight. Okay. Here's the guy we're looking for. He's like hiding in the bar. Hello, sir. Hello there, you look to be a capable sort. Wow, there's a lot of work here, some work. You see, I'm a moisture farmer from the Dune Sea. Business has been very good lately, as our moisture evaporators have been doing well in the past few months. I often come here to sell off the water I produce to the general markets and stores. Keep a little for myself and my wife as well, so we can continue doing what we do. But lately, we've been suffering attacks from the Sand People. You do know of the Sand People, correct? Well, anyways, the past few weeks, they've been attacking my farm. At first, I could repel the attacks easily, me and my farmhands, but they've been dying off, and the last of them ran off a few weeks ago. Now it's just me and my wife all alone in our hut. These Sand People have been killing my farmhands, damaging my equipment, and stealing my water. I want them dead. Is that something you can manage? If you pay me, I'll kill them. Really, and here I was thinking you'd be another lost cause. I've asked so many people to help me. Not many really care what we moisture farmers go through, you see. Well, anyways, I've tracked down the most recent group of raiders to a small tent just outside the town. Hidden well to ambush people coming in to and from Sand River. Go over the dune just outside the gates, and the tent will be there. Kill every last one of them. Okay. Tell me about the Sand People. A terrible group of people. They raid and pillage wherever they can get to and whatever it is they're looking for. They are vermin and are the bane of we moisture farmers. I hear Sand River itself is also sick and tired of them. I just wish someone would kill every last one of them. Jeez, man. Hello. Why is your cantina messed up? Can't even get past you. Alright, well, before we end the video, let's kill this guy. hiding away behind your bugged bar. What? You're looking for a troublemaker? Why, I ought to knock you out for even accusing me. Buzz off, idiot. Bring it on. I'm causing trouble now. Since when? And what? Who are you? Some sand-sucking pissant? I suggest you walk away. Right now, you wouldn't want to see me angry. I'm not going to leave this be. I'm not about to take some crap from no one in this backwater. Die. Yeah, I got my brand new blaster rifle. Hey, like that. Wrecked. He's got a lot of stuff on him. Let's take it all. Offhand vibro blade. Oh, so you can dual wield. Technically. It's kind of like a shield. That is kind of cool. He's got some heavy armor too. Perfect for us. Wow, that actually overburned us. We picked up so much. Let's put on that battle armor. We can't put on helmets. That's so sad. I'm so bummed out. Cheese through the strange bar once again. And there you go. You know, we got a cool little armor upgrade. We look a lot more like a bounty hunter now. He's dead. I heard there was a bigger ruckus in the cantina. Bigger than a sand people attack. That was you. Well, since you're standing here, I assume you offed the idiot. Very well, you did better than I ever could. Here, as promised, 200 credits. Spend them well, my friend. Spend them well. And I will spend them well next time. Anyways, this was just a sort of little dive into Starwind. I'm having a lot of fun so far, even though we've basically walked down the street. Picked up a ton of quests, though, and I think we're doing pretty well in the armor and weapon department, so that's exciting. Anyways, if you have made it this far and enjoy this content and would like to see more of Starwind, because it's very, very different from Morrowind, consider liking and subscribing to the channel if you have not already, as it does help me immensely and shows me that you guys like this kind of content. So anyways, thank you for watching and peace out.